Hello everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. A lot of you requested to do more kind of baby / kids hauls. So this is kind of where I think we're gonna start. I can't really think of other haul to do for kids other than maybe like do like an Archie in April summer clothing haul, maybe something like that. Let me know your kind of suggestions on what other kids hauls you want to see. Anyway, so I thought today I would start with showing you everything that I found was my newborn essentials that I used, loved, would recommend, would use again, and then also mention a couple of things that I didn't use that I think are a waste of money that you don't need, and we'll just kind of slot those in at the end. So, first essential is a nappy caddy. A nappy caddy is a must. We have one in our front room and we have one in our bedroom, and especially the one in the bedroom is just so helpful for like the first few weeks when you're all over the place and you're doing a night change, you're doing your night feeds and need a lot. It's such a good thing to have in your bedroom next to you. I had different ones in the upstairs compared to the downstairs. But I just, for example, my upstairs is empty right now for the video, but I had nappies, wipes, a change of clothing, very important, change of clothing. I had dummies, I had her comforter, I had muslins, I had it all in here, right? You were also things, when she was ill, I had things like medicine in here. Just have it all in here. And if you're feeding, if you're going to be, depending on what you're feeding or doing, so I'm breastfeeding, so I didn't have anything in here, but if you're going to be doing bottle feeding, you might have a few essentials in here for bottle feeding or formula feeding. But I just found this so useful. Like downstairs, it's like the same, it's got downstairs, it's got change of clothing in it, that one, it's got like socks and bibs. And then that one, it's got like her lotions in it and things. And just so that everything's in one area, you don't have to run around the house trying to find things. You've got the essentials to grab. And I just think for those first few weeks of newborn life, when you're constantly changing their nappy and like they're going through outfits like crazy, I just think this was such a handy thing and a good idea to have right next to your bed, under their bed. Like a nappy caddy is an absolute must. And you don't even have to get expensive ones. I got this one and the one downstairs for £6 in total from Poundland. You don't even have to spend a lot of money on them, but I think they're an absolute must. Another absolute must is a Tommy Tippy nappy bin. We got gifted this and I thought we will never use that. What is the point of us having it? We're never going to use it. Turns out we use it so much. She's nearly 6 months old and we still use it. Again, for the first few weeks when all you're doing is living in your bed, the most helpful, amazing thing ever. Like, you're doing so many nappy changes at night, you're doing so many nappy changes in a day, you know, especially if you've got a C-section and you're having to like stay in bed all the time. So handy. Literally right next to my bed is my nappy caddy, my Tommy Tippy bin and her bed. The best thing ever. I absolutely love this. You don't have to faff, like, worry about taking it downstairs all the time. You don't have to worry about nappy bags. This takes so many nappies. I've probably changed it once a week. I think it gets full like once a week. Absolutely genius. Everybody needs a Tommy Tippy nappy bin. If I were to do this again, not planning on, if I were to do this again, would keep this and reuse it. One thing I can't actually show you, I don't have it, is her swing. Her swing for us was absolutely essential. She loved it, thank goodness. A swing is like a swing or a rocker or like a bounce or something like that. Her swing was absolutely amazing. She has only just stopped using it because she's too big for it. Now she like sits. But a swing was absolutely incredible. She loved it. You could put her in there and it would soothe her. You could put her in there for hours with a little bar so she could play. Just absolutely amazing for when I needed to do the washing up, or when I needed to quickly have a shower, or when I needed to you know, do something with Archie. Just a swing. Get a swing, something they can rock in, and something that plays music, and something that has a little toy on it. In the first few weeks, it just saved my life. I felt I could pop her in it and she would be okay, because she wasn't the fan of the Moses basket, she wasn't the fan of the bouncer, so the swing was the way I could do anything. Literally, if I wanted to eat, put her in a swing for 5 minutes quickly so I could just like wolf some food down. Also music, she is absolute music baby. In the first few weeks, you want to find out whether your baby is like a white noise baby or like a music baby, because they tell you white noise, but not all white babies are white noise. Both my babies have not liked white noise, they've both liked music. So Alexa's been great, Alexa's been very helpful for music, or you know, finding like toys that like make music or projectors that make music, but music. We ended up making a Spotify an April playlist of all our favourite songs that would comfort her and shut her up. And to this day, we still absolutely love that playlist. Speaking of music, another essential will be this little guy here. It's the Penguin by Fisher-Price. We also have the sloth as well that goes with it. She much prefers the penguin. This just lights up and makes music and sings. This has been really great for her nappy changes. So on the first few weeks, babies hate having a bum change, so I put this on, it would stop her from crying, she could watch it, it would soothe her, it would make her happy, and now she loves playing with it and interacting with it. So I would definitely recommend one of these for playtime and for nappy changes. Archie had the Beat Bow, like the little yellow robot. The penguin has been a lifesaver when it came to trying to keep her calm during nappy changes, and now she just loves to play with it. Now this is something I never thought I would put in a newborn essential haul, but a baby bath, a baby seat to put in the bath. Like, I never thought I would be saying how much I love a baby bath, because I never used one with Archie, because when I had Archie, I lived at my parents' house, so there was like me and Rab, Archie's and April's dad, my sister, my mum and my dad, so Archie would just bathe with one of us. Archie would only bath with me or Rab, but the point is that he would bath with one of us. Rab was always home at bath time as well, and then when he got old enough to sit, I bought him a bath seat to sit in. I do need to order a bath seat because she's at that age now where she sits, and she probably could sit in a bath seat, but I want to give her a little bit longer laying down before I put her into a seat. But now Archie and April can bath at the same time. He's in the bath, I can put her in a seat, I can play with them, I can wash her, he can wash himself now. But it just makes life so much easier. I have like hands free to like do stuff and move around, and honestly, couldn't recommend this enough. I love it. This is the Angel Care Soft Touch Bath Support. Yeah, it's really good. Right, next up, I can't actually show you it because I can't find it, but a sling. Again, I never thought I'd be a person who loves a sling, but I think second time round it was so helpful. Wrapping her up in a sling when she just wouldn't go down so I could do the housework, and so like time with Archie and just like get stuff done. I could just whack her in a sling, especially because of the fact that she had colic. She had colic for about 8 weeks or so. So, you know, during like 4 to about 6, she would just cry. And obviously that's the time when I need to do bath, I need to do dinner, put Archie to bed. So putting her in a sling so that I could do dinner, I could feed Archie, feed myself, clean the house, do whatever I needed to do was such a lifesaver, because she needed to be upright a lot. She couldn't go down, it would just make her in pain. And also she wanted to sleep a lot. Colic is meant to make babies stay awake. It made April sleep, so she would sleep a lot more than she was supposed to, so she could sleep in that. The sling was just, I really enjoyed it. I really like enjoyed having her that close. I really enjoyed just wearing it. Sometimes I would like crave it and just put it on for no reason. Rab loved it. Rab wore the sling way more than I did. He absolutely loved having her in the sling on him. Sling proved to be really good. Toys are hard because I don't really play with toys. But what I wanted to say was this little fella, lifesaver. It's a little jangly sensory cow. I got this in a sensory pack, but you can buy them individually on Amazon. And it's just the noise really comforted her. And also obviously sensory toys are really important to their development. So she really loved this little guy. And it was a noise, it was rattles. She must have 5 or 6 rattles because she really enjoys them. The noise really comforts her. She loves watching like the ball shake around. They really just grab her attention. So her favourite one, I can't show you right now because she's playing with it, but it's the La Sophie Giraffe Rattle by Fisher-Price. It's her favourite rattle. And also flashcards. So these are the, I'm going to show you the name, the Bidua flashcards, and I also have the Priya and Peanut flashcards. I love the Priya and Peanut flashcards a lot more because they also include red, so they're black, white and red. And baby see in black, white and then red's their first colour, so I really love those. Flashcards, anything black and white, sensory toys were a big hit. And then I go on to a little tangent of things I can't really show you. But being fully stocked, I think being fully stocked for that first month, It's an essential. Most people don't think about that, but it really is. Having enough nappies, having enough wipes, having enough nappy bags, having it all for at least the first month, because during that first month they go through so many nappies, they go through so many wipes. You don't want to be doing that 3 a.m. nappy change and then go, oh, I haven't got any nappies, or I haven't got any wipes. So I literally had, people think I'm crazy, but I've still got it now. I have 2 months worth of nappies and wipes on in the house all the time. Like, being fully stocked is such a good idea, and you don't have to worry about it. You know, you can just buy the big boxes of Amazon of the 12 packs of wipes, and you haven't got to worry about it for like a month or two. Honestly, I just think it's so good to be fully stocked, to not have to worry about it, to have it all at hand. And people might think I'm crazy, they think I'm crazy, but you know, you'll thank me later. Next is dummies. Again, I never thought I'd be such a big dummy fan, but April had colic, and colic is tough. April had colic for 8 weeks, and I think I cried every single day for 3 of those weeks. It is so tough. It is such a horrible experience for them to go through, and dummies really saved me. But it just gave her the comfort that I couldn't give her, because I couldn't like constantly breastfeed 24/7. Even though she wanted to, I think it was just because of her colic she wanted to constantly be on there for comfort. So giving her a dummy was just the relief that I needed. So she has the dummies by the brand Bibs. You can find them on Instagram, you can find them on Amazon. They're really good. They're like silicone, all natural pacifiers, dummies. They're really good. Love them, and I've just gone up into the next size, and it's so sad. So what saved me with the whole colic breastfeeding scenario and horribleness was, in the end, getting a breast pump. I got a breast pump, I think she was about 2.5 months when I got a breast pump, because it just got to the point where I couldn't do it any longer. She's 5 months and I'm still breastfeeding. She's now weaning, but I'm still breastfeeding. But I had to express to give my partner bottles, because I couldn't just keep doing it. I was just in tears, because she was cluster feeding and she wanted to feed more for comfort, but the more she fed, the worse her colic got. So I was like in a weird catch-22 circle situation scenario that I couldn't get out of. I was just like stuck in bed with this baby on my boob 24/7, cluster feeding, comfort feeding, and it just got really, really bad. Like, I was like crying on the phone to my mum. She was like, right, you need to go and get a breast pump. So we got one, and then my partner kept giving her 1-2 feeds a day, and it just really helped me out. We are so lucky that she would take bottle and breast. Like, I'm so grateful. I have the Piac breast pump. I will show you what it looks like. This is what it looks like. You can have a little look. This is the one I have, and I'm really, really happy with it. It's called the Piac, P-I-A-E-K breastfeeding pump. It's really easy. Wasn't really fussed about getting like a really fancy one, like a really expensive one, but also I didn't want to do a hand expression pump. So that's what I got. It's electric. I haven't got anything bad to say about it. I don't know if it's amazing compared to other ones, the only one I've ever had, but I'm really happy with it. Last two things, kind of a bit weird, but I would say stock up on your wax melts, your candles, and your ribbon sprays. An essential people don't think about, but those poos stink, okay? They're gonna stink your house up. Newborn poos, like when they first come, stink. And then whenever they get ill, horrible. And then now she's weaning, her poos are just horrific. I forgot how horrible they were. So just either buy loads of wax melts or loads of room sprays. Whilst I'm pregnant, I would go and buy a room spray every time I saw one on sale from whatever shop. I would just grab one. So I've got a cupboard full of them to spray the house. And then my gorgeous friend at my baby shower gift got me a wax melt and like 100 different scents. So they're gonna last me a very long time, but I am very, very grateful for my wax melt. Every single morning I wake up, I like the thing, I like the wax melt, and my house just smells absolutely gorgeous. Right, and last but not least, get yourself a big water bottle. Because then you don't have to worry about filling up as much. And you drink more. Especially if you are deciding to breastfeed, you need to drink a crazy amount of liquid to keep yourself hydrated and keep your milk in good supply. You need to drink a crazy amount of water. So make sure you've got a nice big water bottle. I didn't know this because I didn't breastfeed before, but breastfeeding makes you so thirsty. At the 3 AM feed, you're going to get really thirsty. You don't have to wake your partner up to go and get you water. So, or wake your water by you. Go to bed with your water and your snacks. Grab snacks. Because again, the first few weeks, it can be really hard to eat. Your eating can be all over the place. You're going to be getting loads of takeaways and tracking your diet in the first few weeks is hard. And again, if you're breastfeeding at the 3 AM breastfeed, you get so hungry. I had to wake my partner up all the time to go and get me food because I was like, I'm starving. It might not be the most nutritious snacks, but at the end of the day, you gotta eat something and you and the baby need the calories. Lastly, I thought I'd go over a few things that I didn't use. People will tell you are essentials, but in my opinion, you don't need. So mitts, please don't bother buying scratch mitts. 90% of baby grows come with scratch mitts. Like, you can just fold them over, okay? And even then, you just don't use them. I use them once with Archie in hospital and once with April in hospital because they were both scratching their face. After that, they didn't need them. They're a scam, they're a waste of money. Your house is now full of a million scratch mitts. You don't need them, okay? I'm telling you, you're not gonna use them. And baby grows come with them. And if you have a baby and then you find out you do need them, go and buy them. They're not expensive. You don't need to go overboard and buy swings, bouncers, rockers. Pick one and go with one because you're wasting your money. They're really expensive and you're going to take up loads of room in your house. Everyone tells you need a bouncer, a swing and a rocker. You don't. Pick which one you like the best, you think will work the best for your baby and go with that. Like I said, April loved her swing. I already had a bouncer from Archie. She didn't really like that either. I just don't think you need to have different options for them to go with. I think you need one and that's it. And then lastly, swaddles. I didn't use them. It's completely a preference. I didn't use a swaddle with either Archie or April. They were both winter babies, so they both were like always in blankets and always with us. And then when they were old enough or like big enough after a month, they could go into a grow bag. A grow bag I think is an absolute great alternative to a swaddle. It's completely up to you whether you want to swaddle or not. I took the swaddle to the hospital intending to use them and I just didn't. I think blankets do absolutely fine, and grow bags do absolutely fine. But again, that's completely a parenting preference and a baby preference. Your baby might sleep better being swaddled or it might sleep better being loose. Again, only buy swaddles if that's how you want to parent and you've done the research and you think the benefits are what you want. Please don't buy swaddles because Instagram and everything has pressured you into buying swaddles. Thank you so much for watching my video. Hopefully I will see you guys again very soon. Let me know what was your favourite item in there and if you think I missed anything. And let me know your newborn baby essentials as well. Yeah, thank you so much for watching and I'll see you again very soon. Bye.